Very good morning, all the students of 4th standard. After so many days, we are, I am here making video of 4th standard. I think more than 4, 5, 6 days over nearby. So I hope in these durations of the gap, you have studied in proper way. Today we will see 9th one lesson of our history, that is Pratapgarh make history. This lesson we will learn in today's video. Pratapgarh makes history. So it's an important lesson for 7th standard, 4th standard, nearby same syllabus it is there. So Pratapgarh is the name of fort. If you will go toward it is in the Satara district near the Mahabaleshwar. So Pratapgarh makes history. How Shivaji Maharaj he was ruling that region of the area, and what kind of events happen in that regions of the area due to that history happen. Shivaji Maharaj made history of that. He changed the history of that regions of the area. Force. Adil Shah, perturbed, became angry and jealous, furious about Shivaji's. The court of Adil Shah at Bijapur was passing anxious days. That the court of Adil Shah's court was passing into the anxious days. The days were not good for the Adil Shah or for the emperor Mughal. Adil Shah's powers there, Bijapur. So it was not in good conditions. Anxious days were there. Not everything was against them. Nothing was in their favors. Due to the growing exploits of the Shivaji Maharaj. Why the Adil Shah's court was into the anxious days? Because Shivaji Maharaj's exploitations was growing, increasing day by day. Shivaji Maharaj's activities were enhancing, increasing into the Swaraj in Maharashtra. So due to that, Adil Shah's court was passing into the anxious days. That the Sultan summoned all his Sardars to go to take stock of the situation. That so due to these situations, Adil Shah is someone, he called the meeting of all the Sardars in his court. Those were the Sardar in Adil Shah's court. To each and every Sardar he called for the meeting there. He summoned the meeting to stock the situations, to discuss the situations, and to think about the conditions or the atmospheres. Growing, enhancing activities of the Shivaji Maharaj into the Swaraj in Maharashtra. All the Sardars, including those known for their exploits and those comparatively unknown, attended that. So all the Sardars they attended that, including those known for their exploits, that those who were famous for their exploitations, for their power, their might, their strength, and comparatively unknown attendants, those who were not attending, unknown, mostly those who were not attending the courts. Such a Sardars also they came there. Mr. Adil Shah is someone to all the Sardars there. Badi Sahiba, the Dwagger queen of the Adil Shah is there. Personally look after the Adil Shah's administrations from the Bijapur was also present there. So Badi Sahiba, she was also present. Personally she was looking after the Adil Shah Jahangir Bijapur administrations. She was looking after personally. She too present for that meetings there. She too attended that meetings. Means we can understand the importance of the Shivaji Maharaj or the growing activities of the Shivaji Maharaj or impact of the Shivaji Maharaj on Adil Shah, his kingdom there. The one questions before the assembly was how to bring Shivaji to book and break his report there. There was only one single question in front of all the Sardar there in the court of Adil Shah there. In Adil Shah's court, there was only one single question was there. Each and every Sardar, each and every knights, soldiers, and even the Badi Sahiba and Adil Shah, they were thinking that how to bring Shivaji to book under his sense, or how to break his revolt, his oppositions, how to be curb, how to be control Shivaji Maharaj. This was the single questions in front of all the Sardar, and all they were thinking about. Means Shivaji Maharaj has trouble to all of them. Each and everyone's sleep went out there. They were unable to sleep in proper way in the dream of Shivaji Maharaj was coming there. So activities of the Shivaji Maharaj increasing. He troubled for everyone. How he troubled? Not opposing to them. He just troubled to establish his own independent kingdom Swaraj in the Maharashtra for the sake of the Marathi peoples, for the sake of the Maharashtrian peoples, for their welfare. Swaraj means not only for the Marathi people that, or not only for the Hindus. Swaraj is for the equal for each and every caste and religion that, religious people that, equal opportunity for them. No discriminations on the basis of the caste, community or the religions. Fair treatment for everyone. On this basis only Shivaji Maharaj Swaraj was set up. He set up his Swaraj, or he established his Swaraj. So most of the peoples, they back Shivaji Maharaj in his attempt. Badi Sahiba asked straight questions to her Sardar. Now Badi Sahiba, she was looking after the Adil Shah administrations. On behalf of Adil Shah, she was looking after the Bijapur region's administration. That she asked straightforward questions to all the Sardar. That she was not speaking in a round questions. She asked straight questions there to all her Sardar. Tell me who is willing to march against the Shivaji and put an end to his rebellion. Who has daring, who is willing, who is ready to be march against Shivaji Maharaj, and who will put an end his rebellions, his rebel. This is straightforward questions Badi Sahiba she asked to her attendants, to her Sardar. She was not speaking into the code word, codic language. Straightforward questions she asked them. Who is willing now? Who is ready? Who has darings? Who has courage to go against the Shivaji Maharaj? This straight questions she asked in assembly, in the court of Adil Shah there at Bijapur. Now, one ruler, administrators, if she asked these questions in front of in her court, means it was a challenging task. When the emperor, ruler, administrators, Adil Shah or Badi Sahiba, Dragon Queen of the Adil Shahs, who had looked after the administration, that if they ask such type of questions, maybe the situation is out of control, dangerous situation is for them. So she asked this question that the court became silent. As soon as she had asked these questions, whole court, Adil Shah's court became totally silent, pin drop silence. All they were thinking, seeing each other's face. Who will come forward? Who would come? Who would accept this challenge of this task then? Everybody was sat quietly in his place and started looking at the next persons. Each and every Sardar from his court, that all they were silent, and each and everyone they started to look after each other's face silently. They look after the next person's face. In the classes, sometime when the teacher, when he asks questions to us, if we don't know the answers, then what we will do in a classes? So we'll see the faces of authors that who will come and who will tell these answers, that because we know that we don't know these answers, so we'll see the face of others. So like same way, they don't have the daring. They didn't have the darings, had darings to go against the Shivaji Maharaj. So they started to see the others' faces. Who would dare accept the challenge of fighting Shivaji? She asked one more question there. She was taking the aims with arrows, shootings continuously one by one. Her questions are coming out one by one. Next question she has asked that who dared to go against the Shivaji Maharaj or to accept this challenge to bring back Shivaji Maharaj under his sense. This question she asked. Just then one giant of a man came forward. One big giant man, he came forward. Big man, healthy like a beast. Strongest person, that most powerful, strongest, tallest person. More power, he has power of elephant. That whatever the power of the elephant in his body there, that much power this man he had himself in his body there. So this big giant man came forward and bowed respectfully, that is bent down respectfully Bent or respected? He bent. He gave respect to the Badi Sahiba. He gave respect to the throne. He gave respect to the chairs on which chairs these persons decide that Adil Shah or the Badi Sahiba. He respectfully bowed down before the throne. And who was that man? That man was none other than Afzal Khan. Name of the man, that is Afzal Khan. He was the man who had accepted the challenge to bring Shivaji under his science. He was one of the most strongest persons in Adil Shah's court. Physically also, if you see that tallest and the strongest person, that very powerful persons are the Sardar. And he was this much powerful that if there is a crowbar, iron bar, mostly iron bars are, we can say like in this way, suppose for this is a pen, but it is iron bar like in this straight. That bar, iron bar also he can bend with his hands. He was that much powerful, strong. Such type of person accepted the challenge of Badi Sahib as theirs. So the next point, that is the Khan accepts the challenge. This point we will see in the next video. Till other time, you read out these lessons and read out the listen carefully this video also. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.